What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. Napoli against Roma. Napoli.
The game of the day.
The game of the day, for sure. And I'm happy that they didn't put this game in between other ones. God, yes. Even though we couldn't watch it here in the freaking United States.
They showed Real Madrid against Ibar.
beIN Sports plays the same stupid channel. Anyway, that's another video.
Move on from this.
Roma against Napoli. Napoli started this one off pretty early with a goal from Mertens that I did not expect, considering that Roma started off as the better team for me. I thought that they were attacking better. They had a nice midfield that was compact, and it looked like Napoli was just going for the long balls. But then, all of a sudden, Fazio mistake, Mertens counters on it, and they did it really quick, and they were up 1-0 in no time.
Quick. I was really surprised for this game. I was thinking about this all weekend. I was just thinking, what's Roma can do, what's Napoli can do, because we all know they're both kind of inconsistent. I was thinking, is Roma going to come back after that great display from Inter, or are they going to do bad how they lost? What was the last
against
game
Lazio in the Coppa Italia, 2-0.
And then Napoli, another team that's inconsistent. But it was good for Napoli that they ended up getting the win because they are playing Real Madrid on Tuesday.
Yeah, so that's definitely very important. But as far as the match is concerned, I was thinking that Roma was going to get back into this one. For me, they started off as the better team, but slowly as the first half continued, they started to get more sloppy. They started to lose the idea of it. Dzeko was not involved. El Shaarawy is so bad. El Shaarawy is terrible. He literally brings nothing to any play. He's so weak. He's so weak.
I feel like he's only good against a smaller team because he's faster than them or something, or outpaces them or skills them.
He brought nothing to them. When he came out and Salah came in, they did so much better. And then, so a little bit more about the match. Mertens scored again, 2-0, and he had another goal which was ruled off correctly taken away. But 2-0 up, Roma put Salah in, and then they start playing. They finally start playing. Salah hits the post. He has another chance. They get a goal through Strootman.
Yeah, but it was a little too late. But I feel like Roma just didn't have that cutting edge. Dzeko has been ice cold from his fire form. The past 2, maybe 3 games, he hasn't scored, and it showed. He looked invisible during this game. Salah, I feel like, was the only thing going up for Roma. Their midfield was not good. Nainggolan, too, was pretty quiet. I was pretty disappointed because I wanted both teams to give their full potential, but I just didn't see that much from Roma. They scored, but there wasn't enough time. They gave like 5 minutes extra time, but it just
and they were close, too.
They were very close.
I think 93rd minute or something, and they almost scored.
Was a little far.
But like Mike said, too little, too late, and against a team where it wasn't working for Roma, what they were doing, Dzeko was not in the match at all, and bringing Salah on, he was doing those cutting passes, but for me, it's more than that for Roma. I mean, Fazio and Manolas were terrible. They were so bad today. The defense looked extremely weak at times. And then the attack, there was nothing going for them. There was no forward movement or positive play. And Perotti did a freaking dive also. Oh, yeah, that was by the way.
Just want to mention that. But they look similar to what they did against Lazio. Yeah. I thought they're going to clean up their mess. But Spalletti, I guess he couldn't find the answers because they were so similar both games.
You know what I found interesting? Because I was thinking maybe Roma looked tired a little bit. And Spalletti came in the post-match interview and they said, oh, you guys look tired. And he said, don't tell me we look tired. He goes, you can't tell a team that looks tired, that plays like that the last 15 minutes, that they're tired. Because if they were tired, they wouldn't have done that at the end. And that's actually a very good point. And Spalletti also said it was, they asked him about catching Juventus. I think they're -10 now, right?
-10 if Juve win tomorrow.
-10 if Juve win.
-7 right now.
And he said it was tough before to catch Juventus. Now it is almost impossible. Seems like they're going down a bad hill, and not just because of this result, but it seems like they're not strong enough to get these wins in important times, especially with Juventus playing Udinese tomorrow. I know it's tough against Napoli. This is always going to be a tough one, but I think that the recent form, we've talked about Roma a little bit and Napoli, but we've always said that they're still not there from Juventus. We knew this. This game didn't change any of our opinions to me.
For sure, and I feel like Napoli were hungry. They closed the gap to 2 points right now. So right now, Napoli is still in third place.
Between Roma
and Napoli, it's only 2 points. So it's definitely a fight for second place. But for Juventus, Napoli definitely helped Juve on this one for sure.
I want to give some credit to Marco Rog. I think that he's a very good player. I was intrigued to watch him. I also thought that Koulibaly did a good job. We've been criticizing him a lot lately, but today he made some crucial tackles that stopped Roma's offense from going the few times that they had it. And also, just Napoli for winning dirty. We've been talking about this. We said that sometimes Sarri's team, they focus too much on playing beautiful football that they don't get the wins when they need to just score the goal. Napoli were not playing good in the beginning. They were not playing good. But then they put the ball in the back of the freaking net. That is what counts in football. And yes, you want to build off that, but over the 90 minutes, you want to play the better game and win the game. And I think that Napoli today showed me that they had that winning dirty aspect, which is very important to get a Scudetto.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Even though we're not talking about them winning a Scudetto.
They show some grinta. I want to ask you a question though. Against Real Madrid, we know they're playing on Tuesday. Mertens, the last time, he scored 2 goals today. He didn't do anything against Madrid. Do you start him or do you put Pavolet? Do you put in Milik? What do you do? The front, at least.
I start him if he guarantees us to show that celebration again. That celebration was awesome. No, but in seriousness, I think that Mertens, fantastic player, but he did go solid. He went quiet against Real Madrid. He also went quiet against Juventus. I need to call him out on that. And it seems like maybe in the bigger games, he didn't. Today, he did it. He scored. But I think that Milik might be needed against a strong physical Real Madrid with Varane, with Sergio Ramos, with these guys.
I feel like Mertens, they're so similar. Callejon, Insigne, Mertens, they're so small and no one can hold the ball. If you bring in big, strong Pavoletti up there, or Milik actually, there that can hold the ball.
Hasn't scored a goal yet, not yet.
Bring in Milik up there that can hold the ball. But right now, Mertens is in form. Well, switching to the left wing, put Insigne on the bench, but he's not even used to the left wing anymore.
I think that we're just going to see him start. I think that's what's happening.
That's what I'm scared. I feel like Pavolet, they keep saying it. I feel bad. Milik should have started today's game.
I know. I wanted to see him start against Juventus.
Unless Sarri has a surprise against Madrid.
But you don't do a surprise. They haven't played with Milik for how long? Only against Juventus. You don't just throw that in. I think that we know what we're gonna expect against them. I wish there would have been more time to see Mertens, Insigne, Callejon, and Milik. It would have been interesting to see. Because also for me, one thing I wanted to criticize was Napoli's midfield today. I thought it was pretty weak. I think that it's still not strong enough and that they needed to do more, but they did grow as the game went on, so I didn't mention that. Anyway, guys, we want to hear your analysis of the game. Put your thoughts in the comment section below. And also, Michael's question, would you start Mertens or Milik? Let us know. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
Ciao guys.